valuable jury members was Robert Kotai from Hungary.
Kotai Robert Kotai from Hungary. Congratulations.
My name is Artur Zalewski. I'm a cinematographer from Poland.
If we don't have much time because the closing is at 4 o'clock, then I would love you to, if you can kindly comment on the quality of films that you watched and প্লিজ এখানে এটা গড়িয়াহাটের মোড় নয়, প্লিজ এখানে গল্প করবেন না বসে বসে।
I've been asked about the quality of the films that we saw. The quality of the films varied for each of the jury members because we all saw different films because we are all different people. My sense of it is that
that was a wonderful sentence. We all saw different films because we are all different people.
Yes. From my point of view, it was a wonderfully varied collection of films that were so disparate and different that it was like you got an encapsulation of all of world cinema, and the good, the bad, and the indifferent, the wonderful, the film with little moments, and it was a most fulfilling time to be watching these films. My jury members asked me to tell you the story behind what you said was a great sentence. Okay. When I finished my second film many years ago, it was released in England. And for somebody like me, a junior filmmaker, this was incredibly special that they were releasing my film in England. One day, out of nowhere, came a package, a parcel, and in that parcel were 42 reviews of the film in England. And I was so happy to receive this. They've been all beautifully photocopied and placed in this envelope. So I found some quiet time and began to read. And I remember the first paragraph of the first one. And it was, Australians make some very bad films. This one is the worst of them. And it was like a gigantic kick in the guts. And then they proceeded to justify their point of view. And I could agree with everything they said. I know, it's terrible. Next review. I have to keep going. Another kick in the guts. Horrible, terrible. Next review. Awful. But there were 42 of them. And very gradually they got better. And then they got good. Then they became very good. And I remember the last paragraph of the last review. And it said, this film is a work of genius. ... Tarkovsky with pace. So, you can imagine my confusion. Australians make some very bad films. This is the worst of them. A work of genius, Tarkovsky with pace. Same film. Every frame of that film was the same that they saw. No, they saw completely different films, all of them, from each other. And I began to understand how people see films, and never again was I bothered by a bad review. And it made a big difference in my life as a filmmaker, because I could be bold and not mind if the reviews were bad.
That was wonderful. So those filmmakers who don't get an award this time can rest assured that there will be other festivals where they might be considered. It's a different set of jury members. So, if there is anything more that you would like to say, any of you?
For those filmmakers who are not going to be awarded this evening, look, most of the films have at least one jury person saying, that's a film I like. And I think that relates to the story, or even you might think, you like that one? No, I like this story. So, yes, and keep doing it, keep doing it.
So was there a voting system or a marking system, or how did you arrive at the final decision? And was it unanimous, or did you have long debates?
There were good discussion. We sometimes you have a lot of time, and sometimes you don't. We didn't have so much time because one of the jury members had to leave. But it didn't matter because we were fairly well aligned on.
Because in some juries they tear each other's hair out.
Yeah, no, we did no such thing. We found the films that we wanted to give prizes to fairly quickly, had good discussion about those, and came to a general agreement amongst all of us as to which one should get which prize.
Thank you very much. Do you have any questions, any of you? Any other?